Let's start now. You guys ready? Everybody here?
Yes.
Nice to see you, Sindhu. Hey, Sakshi, welcome to the group and welcome to the meditation, your first ever experience. So I hope you're going to enjoy this. And we just meet once a week. I'm not going to introduce myself because you know me quite well by now. But yeah, we meet once a month. Sorry. Yeah, at the start of the month, the first Monday. And we do these meditations together and we pick different topics, whatever's happening. And sometimes we meet in between as well for the full moon, the new moon, etc., all of that kind of stuff. So welcome. And I hope you like it. And the format is usually there's a little bit of a talk, then there's a meditation, and then we just go with the flow. So any questions and things you can always ask. And of course, during the meditations, if you keep your cameras on, sometimes I go into a healing mode, so then you can receive that as well. But otherwise, it's just nice to see your faces because then I can gauge the meditation and I can change it if I need to. And yeah, so on and so forth. Yeah, all good. Have you
All
been
good.
into this phase actually for a while? Do you want to introduce yourself? Do you want to say anything?
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Sakshi. I'm from India and I work also with Manisha, so that's how I got to know her through Ria.
Mhm.
And it has been an amazing spiritual journey since then. I'm already very spiritual and also today is a very good day, so I thought why not start from today.
Oh,
So
perfect. Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
no, I think that's it.
Right. No, welcome. Yes. So you'll see there's some like the usual suspects like Sophie, Sindhu, Ria, Michelle. These are like the usual suspects. They always show up. And yes, I
Mhm.
guess Sakshi is gonna be one of us as well. So Sakshi is actually helping me guys build a lot of stuff, Sindhu.
Oh,
So
nice.
yes,
Okay.
I took your feedback as inspiration and we're building a lot of there's big stuff on the background that's
Okay.
happening. So yeah, it's gonna come soon. So you guys will be updated pretty soon. How are you doing, Sophie? I'm so happy to see you.
I know it's been, um, yeah,
Hectic.
busy.
Yeah,
Hectic is an understatement. Like I sent you that message, right? I was so keen on doing the moon thing,
yeah,
and then I was like, just impossible.
yeah.
I did like, 17 hours of work one day, 13, 14 the next.
Right.
And I was actually about to cancel today, and I was like, no, I cannot. I need this.
Yeah, I'm so glad
Uh,
you made it.
yeah, yeah. And I think for me, more than anything, it's, one of those days where I feel like, you know, to, I don't know, re-energize or pivot or,
Yeah.
something needs to change. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Good. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad. But it's like I feel in the last 1 month or so, we've been doing so many things. Like along with Sakshi, I'm doing a lot of work things. And then even otherwise, like I'm doing things on the back end with writing my book. The Mercury retrograde was on, which is a great time to sort of go back to old projects. And so I've been doing so many things, and I realized that obviously schools are off as well, which means I don't have to run and back and forth to school and things. So it's so much nicer that I can just be in my work. And then I realized like it's been 8 hours I've been sitting on my chair nonstop. 9 hours I'm just on my chair, and I was like, shit, but I really love what I do, So it's such a good sign. But yeah, it can like I think as generators we can get a little bit of workaholic syndrome. I think yeah. So it's nice to have that awareness. Like even today, I was doing things, and at one point, I was just standing and I was typing because my tailbone started hurting. I was like, okay, I need to stop. So I think tomorrow I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna stay awake tonight as long as I need to finish it all. So yeah, that's my commitment. I'm gonna do the work, Sakshi. Sakshi's like, is she gonna finish and is she gonna give me what she's due to give me? I'm gonna finish. I promise. I promise. Right. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. So today I thought was quite a nice day to start and just do something. Like obviously it was the first Monday of the month as well, so that was a good day to start these things. But it is the Shravan month as we call it. So obviously it's like it's a Indian, I don't know, like a festival you call it. Like is this a season? Is this a shift of the season that is happening? So yeah, and It's all about Lord Shiva. The whole month is about Lord Shiva, and I love him. I love his energy. He's the stillness, he's the consciousness. He gives us the strength, he's the masculine. And a lot of us are so much in our masculine, but then it's nice to have his energy. So he brings forward that. And I think it's like, it's also quite interesting that we have the 8-8, the Lionsgate Portal. And I think we've been doing that like I think for the last 2 years, I've been doing different kinds of meditation, something with the Lionsgate. So it's nice, like the boats, they're kind of like overlapping, and now we can, bridge that gap as well. Because I think I'm going a little bit more religious as well, and now bridging the spirituality with it. So a little about Shravan. I mean, Sophie, maybe if you don't know, or I don't know, Sindhu, Sakshi, maybe you know it already, but I'm just going to talk a bit. But yeah, Shravan it's considered a very sacred time of the year. It's like I said, it's dedicated to Shiva, and it's this energetic change that's happening. It's the monsoon season that kicks in, and it's the whole story. So there is a whole mythological story that goes with it, which is called the Samudra Manthan, which is the churning of the ocean, which I think is also quite interesting, because in Christianity we have Moses and the parting of the sea, and then in Hinduism we have the churning of the ocean. So it seems like somewhere the stories start overlapping. So you wonder, like, is there just one truth, and we had different versions and perspectives of everything, which is so fantastic. But yeah, so in this story, the gods and the demons, they're churning the ocean together and searching for the nectar of immortality, right? But before the nectar comes up to the surface, the poison rises. So, and it's so strong that it threatens to destroy everything, not just the gods and the demons, but everything around. So, obviously, Shiva being himself, the really cool masculine energy comes forth, and he says, "I'm gonna save everybody," and he just takes all that's poison and he drinks it, and he holds it in his throat. And that's why he's known as, like in Hindi, we call him Neelkanth, which is Neel is blue and Kant is your throat. So that's why he's known as the blue throated, god. So if you see any of his depictions, there's always this blue color over here. And also, maybe not an accident, that is the color of the throat chakra itself when we go into chakra healing, right? So he drinks it, he holds it in his throat, and not swallowing it into his body, not spitting it back out either into the world, but just holding it, transmuting it. And that's the whole invitation, at least from my perspective, I feel, of the Shravan month as well, that whatever is rising in your body right now, your old pain, old patterns, things you thought that you've probably already released, and you don't have to be destroyed by it. You don't have to dump it back out into the world either. Like, we don't have to spit the poison back at the people, situations, circumstances around us. But if we can hold it in stillness long enough, then we can transform that energy, because we are all as strong as Shiva himself, right? He's in us and we are in him. We're all part of each other. So that's, I feel, the work this month. And Shiva is also known as the Adi Yogi, the first yogi, right? The very source of yoga, where yoga was born from, where meditation came from, and that inner stillness. And our group is all about meditation. So yeah, it's like it feels almost like it cannot be that we don't talk about him when we talk about meditation. That's the source, that's where it came from. So he is pure consciousness. So you have the masculine and the feminine again, right? So we have Shiva as the masculine, the yin energy, the consciousness, and then we have the pure form of energy, Shakti herself, the yang. So, which I find very interesting. Like, I was just contemplating on that today, and I'm like, that's interesting, because usually, in every relationship, you have like the woman's like all over the place and happy and jumping and dancing, and the man is just holds fort and very still. And I just realized that, oh, that's pretty much Shiva and Shakti, like Shiva and his wife. If you think about it, like, he's just the stillness, he holds space for her. And she is just that pure energy, which can be really emotional and motherly, but she can also be really vicious and can kill anyone for him. Oh, gives me goosebumps. Like, their love story is so eternal. It's so beautiful to read about that. So that's really nice. Okay, more people joining. So yeah, so I thought that was just a beautiful sort of like epiphany contemplation that came about, that, oh, that's Shiva Shakti, but that's literally every relationship you see. Every still man has a crazy woman dancing around him somewhere. So I thought that was pretty cute. But yeah, when we meditate on Shiva as well, we're not asking for something external. We are remembering that stillness itself is like, it's a doorway to higher perception, to our third eye chakra, but seeing past the illusion, past the Maya, as we call it, right? The illusion. So we're going past those patterns, and that everything that we're holding inside us, we need to move beyond that. We need to move from living life on autopilot to living and creating with consciousness. And I feel like when we stitch it sort of with the 8-8 portal that's coming up, or Lionsgate portal, right? So the Lionsgate is known, we know it for the sun, that's the Sirius sun, which I think is just another planet. But we've it's very close to the Leo energy again. So you think Leo, you think lion, it's big, it's powerful. And I think it's a great time in the year to sort of work on your manifestations to accelerate whatever it is that you want. And that awakening, whatever you have in that moment, is also said to be amplified. So the energy peaks. And I think we're already in the shadow period of the Lionsgate. So it's pretty interesting also if you think like we had the Mercury retrograde, which was a time of, retrospection, like looking back, what's coming up, look at it, and then that kind of moved. And then we had full moon, a good time to release things. Now we're in the shadow of the Lionsgate, the energy is peaking, the Shravan month starts today. So again, we're sort of like whatever's coming up, let's look at it. So think of it in this way, like the Leo energy is very heart centered. So Leo is all brave, but it's again very heart centered energy, but it's courage, it's sovereignty, and it's stepping into your power without being apologetic for it, right? So if you think of it like the Shravan month, the whole month, it's like a container, and Shiva is the tool, and the lion's gate is the door. So we don't get, like, you don't walk through a door carrying everything for the old, or from the old room. Like if I want to get into a new room, again, my favorite analogy is if you need a new pair of shoes, you need to throw out the old pair of shoes. That's always my thing, right? So I feel this month it's going to help us to release a lot of things. Shiva shows us like how to hold stillness while we do it without being vindictive or vicious about what we need to release. And I feel Lionsgate 8-8 is the door that, once we've cleared the space and now we can walk in, and we're going to go in and then we start receiving as well. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I feel it's like it's very interesting times. Are you guys also feeling this energy? Is it just me? Like I'm doing so many exciting things. Like, is everybody feeling that same thing? Like things are changing and I don't know what's changing, but something's coming. Yeah, you feel that, Sophia? You also, Sakshi? Great. Hey, Sneha. I'm glad you could join. Hi. So yeah, so it just feels like something's changing, and I get that sense. It's very unknown, but not in a bad way. It's like it's exhilarating, not scary. It's not anxiety, but it's excitement. So I think it's a great time of the year, and I think yeah, we've got a couple of months left. So let's work on that. But anything while I'm saying all of these things, is there something that comes to your mind that, something where you feel like you've been dragging, you've been repeating, the pattern is repeating, you're catching yourself, you're more aware of this, and now you know that I need to stop, either relationships or conversations or habits even. Is something coming up for any of you?
I think for me, I'm more hopeful with life.
Yeah.
Like before, there used to be a lot of doubts that anything that I want to start, I would be like having so many doubts, like will
Mm.
this go well? And I always relate that to the past mistakes I've done. Like,
Mm.
will this also be similar to what I did
Yeah.
already? So now I think I'm being more hopeful and cheerful about, okay, this is going to go well for me.
Mm.
And when something happens, I'm like, okay, let's not look into that. Let's try to find something else, and
Yeah.
which excites me. So yeah, the priorities I think have changed, and also the hope and faith has become
Nice.
more better, I think, before
That's
than the prayer.
So you're more optimistic. You're finding yourself in a space of
Yeah.
like anything's
Yeah.
possible. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. And you're taking more action on things as well.
Yes.
That's perfect. No space for fear. That's perfect. Anybody else? Anything do you want to share before we get into our meditation?
I think me,
Hmm?
I was thinking like I was victimizing myself in a lot of situations,
Yeah.
and I mean, I was doing it just back before 3 days, and
Hmm.
I don't know how now I have a very clear picture that I don't know need to victimize myself onto that. I always have a option of walking out of situations that I don't like, and I can stay there until I am able to, and I can stand the situation. So I don't know. I just got that clarity recently, and I'm feeling much better now, and I don't need to be like, oh, this is like a problem for me, or this is something that's hurting me. Because if it does next time, I'll just walk out of it. And for now, I'm just, enjoying it and being able to, take part in it as I am.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's nice. I love that. I think it's, yeah, being the victim is the worst thing I think we can do for ourselves. And a big part of my coaching work is surrounded by that, right? Like how not to be the victim and everything's always working out. So that's perfect. I'm so happy for you. Yeah. Anything you want to share, Sophie? You okay? Good. Okay. All right. So you guys ready for the meditation? Should we get into that? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So find a good place. You can, like I said, keep your cameras on if you're comfortable. If not, you can put it off. But if it's on, I can see you and I can guide along. But find a comfy place. Sitting up is perfect. And just find a relaxed state. You can close your eyes. If you need to shake your body a little bit, scratch your nose, eat your bums, do whatever before we start so that you don't move during the meditation. Just relax and let go. So keep your back straight, not tense, but just tall. And let your shoulders just fall down. Relax your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through the mouth like a long exhale. Just go. Another deep breath in through the nose, a long deep breath, very slowly, very gently, and exhale through the mouth. Release everything that you don't need to be holding right now. Just feel a couple more deep breaths. As you inhale, you fill yourself with this beautiful light going into your body. And as you exhale, your body just relaxes a little bit more. As you inhale, this white light fills your body, and as you exhale, every part, every muscle of your body just falls deeper and deeper. Your eyes relax, the top of your head relaxes, your tongue in your mouth relaxes, your shoulders fall down, and you fall deeper into the chair beneath you. Fully aware of my voice, fully awake, but very deeply connected with your physical body right now. I want you to now just bring your attention, bring all your awareness to your throat, right at the base where your neck meets your chest, your throat center, your throat chakra. And this is where we're going to work tonight. This is Shiva's space, as we spoke about the Neelkanth. He held all that poison in his throat. He's the alchemist of, he just alchemizes whatever's toxic into sacredness, right? So picture at your throat a soft blue light just gently beginning to glow in your throat. Very gentle, very steady. Without any judgment, without it explaining what's happening or without trying to figure out. Whatever needs to come up, let it just come up in your throat. What's this old story that you've been saying to yourself? What are these old conversations you've been having? Maybe an old, I don't know, some sad victim story you've told yourself, or an old version of yourself that doesn't fit anymore. Maybe it's a pattern that you're tired of repeating over and over again. Maybe a narrative. Just let it come up without judgment. And don't try to make sense of it. We don't judge here. We don't analyze. We just watch. Just allow your bodies to receive this healing from me, whatever comes through, and just watch what's coming up. Is there a voice, some noise, a face, a name? What comes up? Just watch what comes up in your throat chakra today. As it comes up, now that you have maybe something in your awareness, picture it as smoke, just dark, formless, moving up through your body toward that blue light. Maybe you were focusing on your throat, but maybe it was coming up from your feet. Maybe on your back, maybe your hands. We don't judge, we just watch. And whatever this story is, this narrative, this victimization, maybe some hate, maybe some anger even, it just comes up to your throat. It doesn't destroy you. It doesn't overwhelm you. It just simply comes up there to be transformed, to be held, to be transmuted into something you no longer need to carry. Just breathe in the space for a few moments, just in and out. Let the smoke keep rising and dissolving at its own pace. Just imagine, just visualize whatever needs to release from your body. Ask your body what needs to release. Let it come up to your throat, turn into smoke, and just go up and away at its own pace. Let it all just get out of your throat center like black smoke. And now very gently, let your awareness move upwards from your throat to the center of your forehead, your third eye. This is the space of your higher perception, of seeing past the illusion, of Shiva's stillness becoming vision now, going beyond the Maya. Just visualize a golden light in your third eye center now. And this is the light of the Lionsgate. 6 days from now, it'll come up again, but it's already beginning to open. And ask yourself silently now, what am I ready to call into my life? Not what you think you should want, but what you really, really want, like what you actually want. And let the answer come without forcing it. Just ask yourself, what is it that I want? What will make my soul happy? It's not the bag or the pair of shoes, but what's going to make my soul happy? And whatever comes up, just hold that in your third eye. That vision, just let that golden light just wrap all around it. And you don't have to make it happen right now. You're just setting the intention. You're just kind of like identifying the door through which you want to walk through in the next few days, in the next 5, 6 days. We're going to walk through that door together, but just what comes up, just watch, observe. The whole idea of meditation is to watch and observe. So we're going to watch. I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, silently say to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I am held in stillness. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to surrender. I'm ready for new things to enter my life. I'm ready to release what doesn't serve me. I have already made space for the new to come into my life. I am part of the universe. I am part of consciousness. I see beyond the veil. I see beyond the illusion. I see what my soul truly desires. I want you to now visualize a beautiful golden light from the sky coming down to the top of your head. And this beautiful light gently sits there and just runs along your body like this beautiful rain shower. The cleansing, beautiful rain that we've been having that shows us this, the energy of this beautiful month running down your entire body, penetrating your body, your head, your scalp, your face, like this beautiful white crystalline rain shower going through your shoulders, your neck, your arms, your back, your chest, your stomach, your lower abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, all the way down, the chair beneath you, and then the floor beneath that. And this beautiful rain shower crystalline light goes down through the roots, through your feet, into the earth. And just goes in, down, all the way down to the core of the earth, and your body is just cleansed. Any remaining smoke, any remaining words, any remaining thoughts which you didn't catch have now all been released from your body. And just feel that washing away through your body, allowing it to go. And let the roots coming out of your body connect you to the earth and find your grounding here. Find your grounding with the earth and see how you feel in your body now that you're connected with the earth. And had this beautiful cleansing shower of crystalline light. Every part of your body is shining white from the inside out. Every cell, every organ, your skin, your hair is glowing with this beautiful crystalline light. They're absolutely shining from the inside out. If I had to go to another planet and look down, I could see your body. That's how bright you're shining like a star. Because your body's been cleansed and repaired and transmuted. Everything that didn't need to be there anymore. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. I am held in stillness. I'm ready to receive. I'm excited for what's ahead of me. And I just look ahead and I walk ahead. And I am held. Let your breathing come to normal. And gently just move your fingers, your toes, your hands. You can rub them together. And place them over your face, over your eyes. Give your eyes the energy. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and come back. Does everybody feel all good? Good. I'm not going to speak more because you all seem very still. So I'm going to leave you, love you and leave you. And I'll see you again on the 7th. So we can do a nice Lionsgate meditation together. And then you can repeat it again on the 8th then. So we'll do it before and then you can do it on the 8th. And I will share more details and I'll share the link for the donation for the meditation today. So do what you like. There is no obligations. And anybody want to say anything, or should I disconnect? Because you seem blissed out. Hey, just Neha.
So, like when you were saying something about like the throat, like visualizing the throat, I mean, like the blue color of
Mhm.
Lord Shiva.
Yeah.
Yeah. I started having like some itchiness in my throat. Like I felt like everything was like um I was unable to like breathe kind of a thing. Like I felt everything was like stuck.
Yeah.
And I wanted to like cough it out, but then I was like, no, it's okay. It's just going to pass by. So I didn't know like
Yeah.
what exactly I was feeling that too. And I just coughed it out like after the meditation so that like it's cleared out.
Mhm.
But yeah, I felt like it was just stuck there. Like I felt something was like holding my throat or something like that.
Wow,
Wow.
that's so interesting. Yeah, definitely you cleared something. So that's the thing during meditations or any healing sessions, if you feel like coughing, crying, sneezing, yawning, that's all signs of release happening. So yeah, I mean, anytime during a meditation you feel like something comes up, just go with it, just do it. And but it came out anyways, so it's okay. So that's good. So you're
But this meditation like made me feel so good. Like I felt like I've been washed off like that kind of a thing.
nice.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad. Nice. Anybody else have anything they want to share?
I had a similar thing like with my throat when you said about the blue light. I wanted to cough, but like Sneha, I thought no coughing now, and I like really
Yeah.
swallowed it.
Yeah.
And and then when you said the golden light above our head, I
Mm.
felt like someone was like putting their like hand on my head. Like I felt a bit shake. That was like I don't know how to express it. It is like
Oh,
beyond words actually. Yeah, it's the first time I felt it. Yeah.
oh, I love that. I love that for you. That's so nice.
And
Oh, that's
yeah.
lovely. So, you know what I would do if I were you, because I love the astral plane so much. After this, I would just sit there, close your eyes, meditate, and just ask, who was it? Who came to bless me and thank, but also just out of curiosity, like who was it? And see what shows up and trust whatever you see, right? Because when we worked on the throat chakra, obviously as women, I feel like our womb, our sacral, and our throats are so interconnected. And that's why you'll see a lot of women who have issues with PCOS or PCOD tend to have thyroid issues and vice versa. So we hold a lot of stuff in here. Like even our voices on a daily basis, not being like a feminist or whatever, but like we that's just our nature. We do it and that's okay. But yeah, so like, but I think what's interesting between both of you that you both did the same thing is like you held it. You didn't cough it out instantly, which is also in a way it's like it's symbolic of Shiva itself, right? Like he held the poison, he held it, and then it transmuted, and then you coughed it out later, which is there's no right or wrong in any of it, but like during the meditation you could hold it in. So it's just I think it's very beautiful and symbolic that you also have the strength to hold it. I'm not gonna let it kill me in a way. So I feel it's interesting that you both had the exact same thing. But
Yeah,
yay,
that's nice way to put it.
right?
Feels nice. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 That's cool. I like that. I'm happy for you, Sindhu. Nice. Yeah, but definitely check and then let us know who was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
good. Right. Sakshi, Sophie, you okay? Anything you want to share?
Yeah, for me it was like so I could feel that like my throat was swollen, right? I could really feel it.
Oh,
And then when you were talking about the smoke, I could feel waves in my body. It
wow.
was like waves that were pushing things out.
Yeah.
And then, it cleared up and it was like open.
Oh,
So the difference was so intense, from the
mm,
feeling that my throat was really swollen and
right.
blocked almost
Yeah.
to, that washing away.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and it was really the waves, it was like the waves just pushing through and to get it all out. So yeah,
Oh,
that was a really good a really good thing. Like I could yeah, feel it.
I love that. Nice. That's so nice. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Interesting.
For me as well, like I'm feeling heavier in my throat. I'm still feeling it. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
it's like there's an itch, just like Sneha mentioned, like there's an itch, and my body is feeling very different. I don't know how to explain. If I go this side, it's heavy, and if I go back, it feels lighter.
Okay.
So I think maybe in some time I'll feel better because I've done meditation. I think I did one day after we talked,
Yeah.
and now I've done it after a while.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel
Okay.
very different. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what I would do, Sakshi, for you is after the call, maybe just stand up and just visualize roots coming out of your body. Yeah, like I said have you done that? Like grounding, basically. So you just visualize roots coming out of your legs and let it go and connect with the earth. Yeah. And then one more time, see that water coming down, the rain. Let it just come down, and let it wash you again one more time. But do the grounding
Okay.
again. So maybe if you're feeling a bit spacey also, which is possible, like a little out of sorts,
Like,
it
yeah, the hands are like, yeah, a
wobbly.
little bit
Yeah.
very light and the body is a bit heavy. So very
Okay.
different feel. It
Okay.
feels
Yeah.
nice, but different, yeah.
Like a transish kind of feeling. But yeah, so get
Mhm.
your grounding for sure. Do that. If you feel like the throat, the itchiness is not going, then do the washing one more time. But if you feel that that's going away, then do the grounding, because you need to ground yourself. You need to bring yourself back. Maybe you flew quite easy. And then also just have maybe some chocolate or have water. Definitely have water, but eat something sweet or something salty to kind of like bring you back into your body. Yeah, but if you don't feel like, if you still feel spaced out after some time, just drop me a message, like
It
private or on the
maybe
group
I
or whatever.
also have the fast today, so maybe the energy
Yeah.
is
Oh wow.
very
Yeah, if you're fasting, you'll feel it a
high.
lot
Yeah.
more. That's lovely. Yeah. When we fast, we're a lot more the body is lighter, it's not dense because obviously we're 3D, right? So and when we eat, we're more in the 3D, the dense dimension. But when we're fasting, the body gets lighter and then we can feel a lot more, we can fly a lot faster and higher. So that's probably it. So yeah, sit there till you feel good.
Yeah.
Eat, drink something, and then start moving around. Yeah, don't start walking around straight away. Yeah. Awesome. Lovely, ladies. Thank you. This was
Thank you so
fun. I'm so glad you all had great experiences. Take care. Have a good night and lots of water, guys. All right. Bye.
So much. Bye. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.